Hey, what is up, you guys? Hope you're having an amazing day. This is going to be the first video on this channel, and this channel I basically created it as a alternate channel where my main channel mostly covers the Fate franchise. So if you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box. But this channel is going to be my main anime channel where I cover various animes including One Piece, probably some Hunter x Hunter, most likely Attack on Titan, and definitely most likely My Hero Academia, and probably more. So if you're interested in that, please join the Silver Fleet, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started with the video. So today I'm going to be talking about where I think the Wano arc is headed. I am in the same boat as Mr. Morge, where I think that the raid in Onigashima is going to fail. But I don't think it's going to fail in the same aspect that he thinks is going to fail, where in his mind it's mostly going to be a long-term failure where they're going to fail, and it's probably going to be a few chapters, maybe a week goes by in the anime time period where, and I don't want to put any words in his mouth, but based on some of the videos that I've seen, he seems to believe like the raid is gonna fail and is gonna be some sort of I wouldn't say like a time skip, or maybe not a time skip, like sometimes, well, yeah, kind of a time skip, and not a long time skip, but he seems to believe like the Straw Hats will have to train and come back. Why I think it's going to fail is for a very simple reason, and that's the Odin flashback. And the Odin flashback pretty much emphasizes, yes, while it did teach us the fate of the Kosuki clan, it also makes something pretty clear, and where it's like that the scabbards were almost like the Straw Hat crew, but they couldn't save Odin. And what I think is gonna happen is that Luffy's gonna go up to the roof, he's gonna fight against Kaido, and he's gonna land very serious blows on Kaido. And but at the end, Kaido will end up taking the win. And unlike last time where Kaido thought Luffy wasn't a threat at all and just decided to capture him, maybe try to break him, and kind of probably, I'm assuming he wanted Luffy to join his crew. But in this time around, he's gonna realize, oh, this kid is actually a threat to me. So he's gonna try to do what he did with Odin, and he's gonna try to kill Luffy, execute Luffy. And the reason why I believe that is because Oda has stated before that this is gonna be a Zoro arc. And what better way for this to be a Zoro arc than to have Zoro lead a rescue to rescue Luffy? And a lot of people seem to think that just if Zoro cuts Kaido, that makes it a Zoro arc. No, for it to be a Zoro arc, he needs to have some development. And the way I think we're going to see that is by taking Luffy out of the picture and seeing Zoro step up as first mate. And the only times we've seen Zoro step up as first mate are the times where Luffy is either out of commission, like that time in Threaded Bark, or the times where Luffy's lacking, or like that time with Usopp. So for Zoro to actually step up as a crew member, as a first mate, Luffy has to be out of the picture. And that's what I think is going to happen. Kaido's going to defeat Luffy, capture Luffy, going to try to execute Luffy, and Zoro is going to lead the Straw Hats in a raid to rescue Luffy. And that's pretty interesting because we've seen rescue arcs for very, like, a lot of the Straw Hats. We saw it kind of for Sanji, which was kind of a rescue arc if you think about it. It was them going to Whole Cake to get Sanji back. We seen it with Robin. We kind of seen it with Nami. And so it's like we seen a lot of rescue arcs, but every single time the one leading that rescue is Luffy. I don't think there's gonna be any type of time skip. Maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe, But what I think it is, Luffy's gonna get captured. Kaido's gonna drop that island on Wano. He's gonna set up his throne. He's gonna defeat the alliance supposedly. Maybe some people can escape by just law, just teleporting people out of there. Maybe Luffy's gonna tell them to leave. Law, take him out of here. Law's gonna take him. They're gonna go. As we've seen, Law can cover some pretty long distances now. So the way it's gonna be is like Luffy, it's announced that Luffy's gonna be executed like the next day. Now Zoro will have to like step up as first mate, and maybe we see some development even with the relationship of Zoro and Sanji, because right now I don't know where Oda is headed with Sanji, but we might see some development with Zoro and Sanji, where Zoro, knowing that Sanji is the smarter character when it comes to like planning and scheming, he's probably gonna come up to Sanji and say like, hey, our captain is about to die. I need your help. Can you come up with a plan? And maybe between Zoro, Sanji, and Law, they come up with a plan, and then we see the Straw Hats on a rescue Luffy mission to make this an actual Zoro arc. People seem to believe that if just Zoro cuts Kaido, then that makes it a Zoro arc. No, for it to be a Zoro arc, Zoro needs some development. Not just Zoro, but the whole crew needs development. Because think about it, after Wano, we're kind of heading into the end game. And probably sometime soon, we're gonna meet Shanks and his crew. And Luffy's crew needs to be up to par. Like all the kinks in the crew, they need to be solid. Like in this arc, we're probably gonna see Usopp get over his fear to go rescue Luffy. We're gonna get probably the Zoro and Sanji relationship to kind of, I wouldn't say fix themselves, because their dynamic is never gonna change, but we could get some sort of teamwork between them where Zoro actually asks for Sanji's help, and that would develop Zoro's character, and it also would develop Sanji's character, and it will give Sanji something awesome to do, because in the post time skip, aside from the Whole Cake Island arc, we really haven't had any like of those like pre-time skip Sanji moments where we haven't had a solo mission. Like we haven't had some of those great Sanji moments that we usually get, and it'll be great for Zoro to be like, hey man, you're good at this, help me out, we need to rescue our captain. So that will give a great development for the actual crew. And the other thing is, Luffy's probably gonna be pretty hurt, and this is something I couldn't figure out. Like, okay, so Luffy gets defeated, there's no way he's gonna be able to recover in one day, or maybe one or 2 days that go by. But now we got Marco into the mix with the healing flames, so maybe we get in there, we rescue Luffy, Marco heals him, and then Luffy is ready to go for the team fight against Kaido. And that also will bring it all back where Hawkins was like, some of you, or you have a 1% chance of being alive a month from now. That was maybe said towards Luffy, because Luffy's gonna get captured, and then Zoro has to lead the Straw Hats, and that's what's gonna make it a Zoro arc. So tell me what you guys think about my theory. I think it's pretty solid. Maybe not the best in terms of like what's going on now, because it kind of seems like we're gonna head into an Ace flashback, and this arc is already pretty long. So if Oda is going to head into this direction, I think this is will be like the quickest way to go, because if we have to leave Onigashima for a long period of time where we get like training arc and whatever, it's gonna be rough. Like it's gonna take a lot of chapters. Like everybody leaves, like Zoro, Luffy, the whole crew leaves, and then have to train and come back. That doesn't really make much sense to me, because like the arc has been running for a long time already. So what I think is like, okay, they're gonna leave, they're probably gonna have 1 day rest, maybe 2 days at most, and Luffy's gonna be captured. So either way, we saw in chapter 988, Jinbei stayed behind, and we only had Luffy going up to the roof. So it's gonna be Luffy against Kaido and potentially Big Mom. And if Kid manages to get up there, which is gonna be Luffy and Kid, Luffy's probably gonna go up against Kaido, and then Kid is gonna go up against Big Mom. And potentially maybe Luffy and Kid get captured, both of them do, or it's just Luffy, which I would love it if it was just Luffy. But at the same time, if Kid also gets captured, that gives some incentive for the rest of the Kid pirates to get involved. But I'm leaning more to just Luffy gets captured, and then Law just teleports all the Straw Hats out of there. I don't know how many people Law can teleport at once, but I'm pretty sure he could do the Straw Hat crew. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do everyone, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment below. I think my theory is kind of pretty solid. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button, and have an awesome day. Catch you guys in the next one. Join the Silver Fleet. See ya.